Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night to anyone who's listening. This is Unhinged Voice Notes with your co-host, Babatunde, and I'm joined with...
Manisha Gibson.
And today we have a goodie for you guys. So, we decided to go do some relationship advice diving on the subreddit of relationship advice. And boy, did we find a goodie. We've only read the title, and I'm about to read the full post so that we can get updated on the situation. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, so the title is Boyfriend Farted in Front of His Ex, but Won't Fart in Front of Me. Now, there's ages in this thing, but essentially everyone's between 24 and 26. It's essentially in their mid-20s. So, starts off with, need serious advice. Me and my current boyfriend have been dating for 2 years, and everything has been going really well. We even have tentative plans to buy an apartment together. For about a month, though, we've been stuck in a serious rut. Basically, I was joking around for the fact that he's never farted in front of a woman. We tease each other a lot, but nothing out of the ordinary. And he got the uncomfortable look on his face that he always gets when I know he's hiding something. He tried to change the subject, but I insisted on knowing what he was keeping from me. Finally, he cracked, and he told me that he used to fart in front of his ex. This was a real shocker for me. Sorry, I can't. This was a real shocker to her. Since he's been clear from the beginning that he finds breaking wind unattractive. I couldn't think of anything to say, and the mood died instantly. I don't know what kind of mood there is. You're talking about farts.
I guess it was like the teasing mood.
Yeah, I don't want to make fun of this person, but this is about farting. So I
could continue.
Okay. Let's see. Since then, we've kept arguing about the same thing over and over. I can't let go of the thought that he... So, yeah.
What was it?
I don't mean to make fun of this girl, but, because, obviously there's still something underlying here.
Yeah,
but,
of course.
I can't get over this is about farting.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm going to...
We're children, it's fine.
I'm going to do that sentence again. I can't let go of the thought that he might have been more comfortable in his last relationship. I also feel slightly cheated, since I've always found farting around your significant other to be a sign of affection and comfort, but I always held them in because of his references. I so don't want to make fun of this girl. I really don't. I'm not making fun of this girl, but
we're not saying anything. We're just laughing.
I know, but it's so serious because I get it, but it's so hilarious. It's how can I?
Okay, keep going.
Okay. Now it turns out he didn't have those preferences. He keeps reassuring me that this is the best relationship he's ever had, and that I'm the one he wants to marry and start a family with, and that it was only a once-in-a-while thing. I want to believe what he says, but every time I've asked him to prove this to me by farting in front of me, he's gotten defensive. I'm just imagining a standoff of just fart in front of me, fart. Or
I won't marry you. I have opinions about this, but continue.
Yeah. I also feel worried whenever he's hanging out with his female friends about whether he feels more comfortable with them than with me. What the heck am I supposed to do, Reddit? Well, it's us. Don't worry. We got you. I've tried to let it go. I've tried to let it go, but even typing this out makes me feel both dumb and unwanted.
Aww.
I don't know what could possibly solve this. We never promised each other forever, but I never envisioned that farting, or the lack thereof, would be the end of our relationship.
Yeah.
He's genuinely the one I want to marry and the only man I've truly loved. Has anyone been through something similar? Did you break it off? I have no one in real life to turn to. Thanks in advance. Well,
Okay.
So
I'm just
can
gonna
I,
start off.
before you start, can I
Yeah.
just read out their username? Because obviously this is a throwaway
Oh
account,
yeah,
so
of
they made
course,
this account
yeah,
for one
yeah.
time. It's called No Gas, No Love.
I don't think this is a real post, but okay.
We're gonna. I feel like it is real though, because like this is so small, but it's always the smallest things that like get to people. It's never the big things. It's all, like
No,
people are willing
no.
to forgive other people cheating, so like this could definitely be a deal breaker.
It could be. I just wanted to start by saying we're not mental health professionals.
No.
That being said, I'm gonna have to share my opinion about this. I want to say that probably from my perspective, the way that I see it is that the guy farted in front of the other girl and probably the other way around. And maybe it has caused some loss of attraction and also like passion in that relationship.
Yeah.
So I can really imagine like, that from that past experience that you wouldn't want to do that again and you're afraid of losing this person because of that as well. But I feel both of these people should just talk to each other about it.
I mean, they
Like,
clearly-
other than just like, hey, fart in front of me, you should also say, look, this is why I don't want to do it, instead of just being defensive and saying that he's not going to do it.
Yeah. Like have a bit of a more constructive
Yeah.
conversation about it. How would you frame that conversation now?
I would be just like, hey, well, it'd be first like, hey, can we talk? Obviously, and then you're like, from which perspective am I talking? Actually, I'm trying to figure this out.
You're talking from her perspective. Like,
Okay, so let's say that I'm her. I would be like, hey, I just want to talk to you because, I'm feeling very insecure about you not farting in front of me, but you used to do it at your ex. And for me, that is kind of a sign of like being really close to a person, because people have different love languages. I think that's really important to express. That this is kind of a sign of closeness, and I feel like we're not as close as we could be. And if you had farted in front of me, and I do want to respect your wishes, but I'm just wondering, why is it that you're not feeling comfortable enough to fart in front of me?
Yeah. I mean, I think, yeah. I mean, for myself, I'm immediately thinking, like, maybe it's just not something he wants to do with you. Like, he did it with his ex. So, like, he doesn't want... Like, there's a reason his ex is his ex.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, doing the same things, like, obviously wouldn't be... It's just kind of, like, not nice. If that was, like, this weird niche thing that I used to love that I used to do with my ex, I now feel compelled that I can't do it with my current girlfriend, because it would feel like too similar. It might feel a bit just like rehashed, and it would make me feel very weird.
Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense actually. Yeah,
Like-
so what you're saying, would you say that that's still because you had feelings for this other person, or would you say it's more just because you don't really want to be reminded of that relationship because it didn't end well and it has like...
No, I think
yeah.
I think even if it like ends well, it's like something you kind of like still want to avoid doing, because it kind of feels like, oh, you're putting that person in the same shoes as your
Yeah,
ex.
it's weird.
And it's not to say like, oh, now I can't go to McDonald's because me and my ex
Yeah.
used to go to McDonald's. It's
No,
not to
but
that
there
extent.
is
Yeah.
there's a difference between that and like dressing your new girlfriend in the clothes that your ex would wear.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like there's just something too similar about it that is just
Makes
like
sense.
it's kind of like dating someone who looks like your ex. Like it can absolutely happen if
mean,
you
you
have
have
a
a
type.
type,
Yeah,
yeah.
like it can happen. But like if someone like looks, acts, like does a lot of things like your ex, like at some point you're gonna be like, oh.
But like, what is like possible though? Like, let's keep it short though, because we're getting near the end. What is possible is that you had a lot of things that you really liked in this person, but this person didn't like you, is it then wrong to find someone that is similar?
No, never wrong.
You have to walk and talk a little.
Oh, sorry. I was like, yeah, no, never wrong. But I think it's definitely like a preference thing. Of just like some people would love that and other people wouldn't. And I think this guy might be the type of guy to not like it very much.
Yeah, makes sense. Well, let us know what you think about farts.
Yeah.
Are they okay in relationships? Do they make you feel closer? Should it be a mystery? Maybe we should put a poll in the comments or something.
But most importantly, what advice would you give to No Gas, No Love?
And that's all from us.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Wait, I want to read just like the top before we read.
Yeah,
I just want to read
of
the top
course.
comment.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just what I'm gonna end on.
Yeah.
No further explanation. And this comment is from Peak Penguins. I'm sorry, I can't get past the hilarity of prove your feelings for me by farting. Have you just asked him why he felt comfortable doing it in front of her but not in front of you? Does he think you might not like it? Does he think it might make you less attracted to him? Does he think farts were the cause of his last relationship ending? And that's it. Thank you very much for listening. See you in the next one.